Welcome to Cavalry, man, everyone. This morning we're going somewhere, like I told you we were going. I'm not going to quite tell you where we're at yet or where we're going. We are at a rest stop right now. So it is kind of chilly, not too bad. I got a little light jacket on. Julie, on the other hand, she's freezing. Yeah, she's in the car waiting for me right there. But we'll be on the road for a little bit, and probably most of the day with some frequent stops. So we'll bring you along, and you'll see what we're doing and where we're going. Well, we were hoping for some sunshine. It has definitely gotten colder. It has definitely gotten windier. And what started out as rain is also now a mix of snow and rain. So I don't know. We still got a ways to go before we get to where we're going to go. And we're hoping that this goes away, but we won't know until we get there. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, everyone. I'm going to tell you what we were planning. Michigan is known for its color tours. Going up north and seeing all the change in colors of the leaves and big fields and stuff like that. Well, we're still going. We're still on our way. We pretty much just started the starting spot of where we're going to go. There's a map that Julie downloaded offline and printed of color tour. Of a certain path for a color tour. But it is still raining. It is still gloomy outside.
So there'll be a bit more gray in the
Yeah,
colors today.
there may be some gray. So we're hoping that things lighten up a bit.
At least stop raining.
Yeah, at least stop raining. I don't care if it's gloomy, but I don't want to be out in the rain. And it is right now in the car. The thermometer in the car says it's 43 degrees outside, and 43 and rainy is not 43. It's a lot colder than 43. The wind has also died down.
Thank goodness.
There was one spot on the expressway where the wind hit the car and actually shifted the car to the right.
I didn't like it.
Which kind of spooked us a little bit. It only happened once, but once is one too many times. So I'm going to show you what it looks like outside right now. What lake is this?
Bear Lake.
This is Bear Lake that I'll show you. We pulled off to a side here, and you'll see kind of how gloomy and wet it is outside. As you can see, it's gloomy outside. It's kind of foggy a little bit. It is raining still. It's not a heavy rain right now, but it has been heavy at times. So we will continue to go north, and we'll see if the sun peeks out again. It peeked out a little bit before now, but it didn't stay long. So we'll see, and we'll bring you back when we find something that you guys might be interested in looking at. So stay tuned. Well, well, guys, this is what we were coming to see. This is Lake Michigan. You can see it's all, there's actually a mix of snow and rain here. So, but there's the lake shore. We're gonna go up and get a little higher view. Okay, guys, I'm on the highest platform. I just walked up a gazillion steps. I don't know how many steps, but let me show you where we're at. I don't know if you can see those people way down there, but that's where I was at just a little bit ago. And this would have been really nice if it wasn't raining and snowing. But this is Michigan for you. One day it could be 70 degrees and sunny. The next it could be 30 and snowing and raining. So, but this is, again, this is Lake Michigan. You can see the water's a little choppy. It's not super windy, but the further we go north, the colder it's getting. It's in the upper 30s right now. So, but probably gonna have to try this again next year when it's maybe a little better. I don't know. Again, this is Michigan. So, but I also lost Julie, so she does not like this rain and stuff. So she went back to the car. So I'm gonna head back, and we'll go a little further north and see some more stuff, see some more sights. Along these roads there are Victorian homes that have been restored.
Look at that one.
Julie and I went looking for lighthouses. There's supposedly a few here, one or two. Well, I found one, but I can't tell you which one it is. There it is. Again, I don't know which one that is, but and it's quite windy out. I still think this is Lake Michigan, although I'm not 100% sure because there's a lot of inland lakes right along the lake shore. So, but we're going to try to find the other one. The other one's supposed to be a super old lighthouse that was built in the 1800s. So I'll get back in the car and take off and see if we can find that old one.
We're down here where the little blue car is. Bestie Lighthouse is way up here.
Okay.
And it's not open for us to go through it anyway. So
Right, but we can go.
you can go to it, I suppose.
Yeah, we can go to it and see it and take a snapshot or two. So
Let me see how I get to it. It's about 12 minutes away.
12 minutes away?
Yeah. 4.8 miles. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you recording me?
Yes, I am. We're at Point Betsy Lighthouse. This is that lighthouse that I said, oh, this one is going to be horrible on this mic. It was built in 1858. So, this is quite a bit old. So, it looks like there was some people that went up around the house, so I'm going to take a look-see. Okay, the wind is going to really be bad here. I'm on the front porch of the lighthouse. As you can see, I'm right at the lighthouse. But this again is Lake Michigan, and the water is extremely rough, as you can tell. It is very windy, very cold, and super, super windy. Unfortunately, you need a ticket to get inside, and I didn't buy a ticket, so I can't take you guys inside. But maybe another time.
Chilly?
Oh, it is super chilly, super cold. As soon as I walked up the walk going to the lighthouse, that wind coming right at your face. It's unreal. It is super cold out, super, super windy. My hands are just freezing. I should have brought gloves, but I didn't know it was going to be that cold up here. So, yeah, I'm going to start the car, get my hands warm.
I was the smart one of the two of us.
Yeah. But you can get in. You can buy tickets to go in.
Oh, no, thank you.
But, yeah, I warned a family that was getting ready to go. The mom was putting a coat on a little girl. Dad was taking a baby, getting a baby out, ready to go. And I warned him. I said, that wind is just coming right down that path. It's not bad once you get on the side of the lighthouse, because the lighthouse blocks it all. But as soon as you're out in that open.
I half thought about getting out and going and joining you, because, you know, it's sweet to stay and I was going to spend some time with you, but then the wind started moving the car. I said, nope.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's super windy, especially right along the lake. Those waves they're high, as I got the video of it. So
do you suppose these houses here are just people that come up on the summer and
I'm thinking lake houses.
Fortunately have houses on Lake Michigan?
Yeah. Well, we're back home. The weather was really kind of crappy. A lot of stuff we wanted to do we couldn't do because of the weather, cold and rainy, and somewhat snowy. There was some places that had snow on the ground, so we couldn't see everything we wanted to see. We couldn't do everything we wanted to do. But last week I posted on Facebook, gave you guys the chance to choose which army story I was going to do. The choices were, I wrote them down here. Choices were Doghouse Faceplant, The Toe Mishap, or The Gunnery Hunt. Well, 2 people voted, and one voted for the Doghouse Faceplant, and the other one voted for the Gunnery Hunt. So it's kind of a tie. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of my Army coins and focus, and we're going to toss it like flipping a coin for, heads or tails. So to make it fair, so that everybody knows that I didn't do it, Julie is going to flip it. And wait, we got to determine. This side is, let's get in the light better. This side is going to be heads, and this side is going to be tails. So Julie will flip it, and just let it hit the floor.
Back up so you can or come around so the light can.
So we have. Oh wait, we didn't say which was going to be what.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay.
Heads is doghouse faceplant. Tails will be gunnery hunt.
Okay, flip it again. Okay, what do we got?
Heads.
It is heads. So,
Doghouse faceplant.
doghouse face plant. So put this back. So what I will do is I will tell the story of the doghouse face plant, and then next video will be the gunnery hunt. So, okay, doghouse face plant. In armored vehicles where you have big guns like a tank, or the Bradley has the big 25 millimeter chain gun, you have to qualify for those as if like you would your personal weapon, like an M16 or your 45 or 9 millimeter or whatever your weapon was at that time. So, well, I'm kind of doing the wrong story. I'm going to do the faceplant one. Anyway, on a Bradley, on top of the turret, you have two hatches. One is the gunner's hatch, and one is the BC hatch. Each hatch opens up to the rear, behind the gunner of the BC, and the seats can raise up in a Bradley, so you can stand on the seat and stand up out of the hatch, and you can get about chest level standing up out of the hatch with that seat all the way up, depending on how tall you are, naturally. But for me, it was about chest level, and I was the gunner at the time, and we were going down some tank trails to do some training and maneuvering with the Bradleys and so forth, and I tend to get a little sleepy when I'm not driving or doing anything like that. And in a Bradley was no exception. And right in front of I'm having a brain fart. Right in front of the gunner, outside that hatch, there's a big metal box. In that box are all the sights to all the weapon systems of the Bradley. For the main gun, the tow missile, the coax machine gun, all that stuff. It's in that box. So again, I'm getting sleepy. I'm standing up. Believe it or not, I'm standing up. I'm getting sleepy, and I'm doing the head bob thing. And we all have our CVC helmets on, which have intercom system and all that stuff. I can talk to everybody in the Bradley, and they can talk to me. And there's a mic that comes around, and it just got the best of me, and I just freaking head planted right into that box. I just head butted the back end of that box, and instantly it woke me up, and I kind of looked over to my BC, who happened to be the platoon sergeant. I was the gunner for the platoon sergeant at the time. I happened to look over to him and see if he noticed me headbutting the doghouse, and he didn't say nothing. He didn't look over at me. He didn't say, "Hey, are you okay?" Nothing. We get to, and I'm thinking, "Ooh," he didn't see it. And so we get to where we're going, and we take off our helmets, and he looks over at me and says, "Maybe next time you won't fall asleep." So, yeah, I didn't get away with it. He caught me. He caught me headbutting it. So, that's my story. That's the funny story. I hope you like it. The next one will be the gunnery hunt, which, again, that I started that, and I don't know why I started that. But anyway, that's the story. So, we're going to end it here. I want you guys to stay alert, Stay safe. Toujours pray. And we'll see you later. They're saying the second round is coming.